because he goes to visit, I think Scotland is where his mom's from. And
Yeah.
he was like, I just remember my mom was always such a positive. It was like, that's what he remembered. She was positive,
Yes.
always made the best out of every bad situation.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I want to be that kind of mom.
Yeah.
I don't think I am.
I think you are.
Really?
Yeah, with this Nicorette in my mouth. Oh my God, we're here. Oh, we're here. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to Good Enough.
We are getting our Nicorette and
We
bad
have
rosé.
Nicorette in our mouth. We've got,
High
I
on.
think we took, I would predict this is maybe like a 4 or 5 week old bottle. Opened about October, maybe.
It kind of tastes like Manischewitz. Do you know what that is?
Manischewitz.
I
Oh,
think
that's
that's like the syrupy wine.
well, we're rolling on syrupy wine, and we are here coming at you on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you know, most people, they take the holidays off.
Yeah.
Not me and Sabrina.
No.
We're here.
We live in this studio, okay? We are doing this parenting podcast at the sacrifice of actually parenting our kids. And why are we doing that?
We would way rather be here than with our children.
Yes, that's why. That's why. Congratulations, you have your kids at home for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
No wonder you're hiding in a closet listening to the two of us. And guess what? It's not just the two of us today. Did you know that, Natasha?
What else we got?
Ooh, I've been putting little presents away for this episode all year long. I have Tig Notaro coming on this episode.
She is a fave.
Incredible. I have Nick Kroll coming on this episode.
Love him. What hasn't
Who
he
else
done?
is coming all over this episode? Tyler and Kristin from Big Little Feelings are here. They are parenting experts.
Do you know
Kristin is.
that is the #1 Instagram account for parents?
Do you know I actually just wrote that into our sort of like bullet points for that episode, and it might not be true. But you said it so many times in the episode that I'm like, I'm not correcting you. Why would I correct you?
Fake news, baby.
Fake news. It's all you got.
They're incredibly popular. And she has a degree of some sort. I don't know.
She's got a degree, and I like the way she talks. And she gives really good advice about the holidays. So that's coming up. But before we get to all of that, we have to sit with ourselves in this Nicorette.
Well, I got myself addicted to Nicorette. I wasn't even smoking. It's just like, why did I do that?
This is a 100% trademark Natasha Leggero move.
Well, because a lot of girls I know are doing the Zyn pouches now, and
A lot of girls. Who are these girls you know?
people.
Name names.
A lot of people are doing this. I'm not going to name names. And I'm doing it too. But the problem with the Zyn pouch is there is literally no civilized way to remove it from your mouth. Because you're at a restaurant and all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's this like thing in my upper left gum line that can only get out if I stick my finger in there.
Yeah, but how do you take the gum out in a civilized way?
Gum is like you can kind of spit it out.
And you go,
No, you're not supposed to chew it like that,
what do
Sabrina.
you mean? What do you mean?
You can't make bubbles with
It's
it.
like a mozzarella stick.
Anyway, someone else told me that maybe this is true. If you have ADD, which we all have a version of it because of our phones, that
Yeah,
the
who doesn't? I dare you to claim you don't have ADD.
the Zyn pouches, the Nicorette, it actually does help in this almost Adderall type way. This little slow drip of like adrenaline.
Yeah. So come to this podcast for a little camaraderie in the battle of being a parent, but stay for the suggestions on new strange addictions.
I mean, the Zyn pouches are just, I mean, what do you do? And then my husband has these little pouches. I got them, I started it from him. Someone did give me a lemon one the other day. That was pretty good.
Classy.
But the pouches, they like the thing it comes in, the little tobacco looking case, there's one little secret compartment that you spit the gross ones out in. But I always accidentally open that one up and get horrified.
Yeah, that's gross.
Now I'm afraid to just touch the pouches. So I'm like, can someone give me a pouch?
You know, we've been getting a lot of feedback from this podcast that they love the podcast, but they want to know more about the hosts. And now they might be regretting that request.
Listen, we'll get to our holiday episode. I just want to tell y'all what's happening.
Y'all better know what's happening.
Don't you wish you were from the South? Things would be so much easier.
I don't know if they'd be easier for me.
That is true, or me. But I did get a bunch of people at my last show in St. Louis. Some Trump people started heckling me.
Oh, cute. And that made you say, I wish I was from here.
No, but, well, St. Louis isn't the South. But anyway,
I know nothing about geography, by the way.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know what neighborhood we're in.
Oh, because you're Canadian.
No, because I am someone who I like the things that I'm good at. And then if something proves to be hard for me, I'm just like, I leave it alone.
I'm like that too. Math.
Yeah. And math I was good at. So you just find someone, you team up with someone who knows where they're going and the other person can add up the bill and then boom.
Love it.
It's called balance. I'm speaking of balance.
Yes. I
know that you've been this holiday season introducing a little of your Christmas desires because you famously converted to Judaism.
Well, I just thought it would be nice for the family to have
the Nicorette's hitting. Was it the rosé or the Nicorette for that one? We're wasted. Okay, we're coming to you.
We've had one sip of the worst wine I've ever had that honestly, I might take another sip from.
And I will right now.
Okay, we'll take it. Yeah. When I got married, it was a very popular time to be Jewish. All of my heroes were Jewish. I was like, oh, this is such an intellectual religion. I love how they debate everything as opposed to like Catholic school where I was from. You know, if I even asked a question, which usually was sassing off, but I'd be like, are Adam and Eve real? They'd be like, go wait in the hall. I was always in the hall during all of Catholic school. You're like, I guess not. And I really loved the family traditions.
Yeah.
I loved Shabbat, a weekly holiday where I got blessed. And they're just, you know, it's just a very family-oriented thing. So when I got married and I knew we were going to have a kid, I was like, okay, well, this will be a good thing for the child. But now I didn't know what I would feel like with an 8-year-old since all of my good memories of childhood are from Christmas. Yeah. That was like the time that was fun, you know, and I was always in plays. I was in a Christmas Carol every year and, you know, a half professional theater. I won't go into that, but it was like a very big part of my life. And now I have this 8-year-old and I want to like share all this stuff with her, but I've got to like get her excited about Greece.
Greece?
Or like lights, like it's all about like fried foods.
Oh, Greece. I thought you meant the country Greece. I'm like, what about Judaism? It's like the secret thing you don't know about Hanukkah. It's all about Mykonos.
That would be nice. Hanukkah is all about the oil, the seven
latkes.
Or obviously, I don't really even know the whole story, but you know, it's just like there's something about the oil and the lights, and we want to shine the lights. But anyway, my daughter. I think
it was about saving the oil when they needed the oil for the enough light.
The Maccabees.
The Maccabees.
Yes.
It's all about the Maccabees, baby.
Yes, which could also be an island in Greece.
That's where the Mykonos was where the Maccabees.
Is that true?
Oh my God, Natasha, you converted. Who gave you permission to convert? Didn't you have to pass a test?
I did.
Did you cheat? Did you have like a little earwig?
It was an odd test. It was like 3 rabbis and they're like, if things ever happen where people don't like the Jews again, are you prepared to?
And I think you're proving no.
Well, I remember when they were saying that, I was like, this is just so old fashioned. We're beyond that. Everyone can be.
This will never happen.
Any religion they want. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, we all just really want what's best. Like, why would anyone care how anyone wants to, you know, celebrate their family or, you know, make sure that the kids. I stand by
that.
Right. So anyway, the point is I'm trying to introduce a little bit more of Christmas. We had a Hanukkah bush and it keeps getting bigger. My husband hates it. And so then I was like, well, how can I bring some more pagan rituals? Because that's what I really like.
Tell me about the pagans.
It's not like I'm dying for Mariah Carey at Target. Like that was the whole thing of Christmas.
That's where we're different because I did almost die for Mariah Carey at Target.
You like it?
I almost died reaching for her album at Target. You know this.
No.
It was last year. I'm kidding. You go on.
Well, anyway, the point is looking up, because the thing that I really did like, I loved decorating the tree. It was a very creative act for me.
Yeah, it is sweet.
And I loved painting cards for people. I used to like, you know, turn my studio apartment into an art studio and I'd hang up all the cards and I would like paint them and spend like weeks like adding to the paint. And then I would send people these like original works of art, or I would send them like ornaments, like I'd get blank ornaments and paint them. And I really loved like decorating like that sort of and bringing the tree inside. I love
Yeah,
that
I feel
indoor,
like
outdoor.
important for you to let this like inner Christmas artist share that
and
with.
share it with my daughter. And she obviously, every kid loves it, obviously.
Yeah. It's impossible to ignore. It's like the internet Christmas. It's like you can pretend that it's not there, but your kid is going to want to visit a website.
But the things that I'm remembering that I loved, I was like, well, I think some pagan rituals would feed into this. So I was looking them up, and there was this thing called a Yule log. So we went out into the forest and we found this log and we decorated it.
That's so cute.
I got like one of those really good like smudge sticks with like flowers wrapped up into it at the farmer's market, and we wrapped the Yule log like the ribbon, and then we drilled holes in the Yule log and put candles in there. And then we've been like, blessing,
Family
making
crafts
blessings.
feels good.
And also family traditions. Like we've never had a Yule log. And then at the end, once the holiday's over, then you burn it in your fire pit, and you have this beautiful smell from the smudge stick.
Which, by the way, should be a tradition for every craft that you make with your kid. Is the
Burn
final
it.
step is burn it. Because otherwise, it's like the making is the gift. It's like having it stick around and pretending like it's supposed to be around forever is the tough part.
Yeah, just get some potpourri and just tell your kid, oh, it's going to smell like roses.
Yeah, and the end of this painting craft is, as tradition,
We are going to
burn it.
arson. So basically, that's one of them. Another tradition that we did is we planted an apple tree.
Oh my gosh,
And
you're doing a lot over there.
So you bring, you bless the apple tree, you plant it together as a family, and then every
you
year.
burn it.
You don't burn the tree. Every year now you can know, oh, this is the tree we planted, we'll
That's so
bless it. You
sweet.
could plant maybe a tree every year. I don't know how big your place is.
I don't know. Write in how big your place is, and we'll tell you how many trees to plant.
That's all I got is the apple tree and the Yule log.
That's a lot. You've got a lot.
And the tree, I used to like to have like a theme. Like sometimes I think once I went to like what is it called? India Sweets and Spices, because they have all that amazing like garland that's like from India.
Sweets and Spices?
It's like a store in Atwater, and they have
Oh,
all
yes,
of these
yes.
like
This is a great
crazy
store.
like pink and orange garland. And so like one year I just did an India Sweets and Spices tree.
And my
like,
dad is Pakistani, and when he comes to town, he goes to that store.
He must love it.
He loves it, but he also, there's such a deeply India versus Pakistan. They can't stop killing each other, Indians, Pakistanis.
I didn't
Some
know
would say
that.
the Indians are killing more Pakistanis. My dad would be one of those people. They are ruthlessly hating each other. So my dad will go, he'll see everything that he's wanted. He'll be like, it is like his Christmas to be in that store, and then he'll leave and he'll be like, those Indians don't have the right stuff. And I'm like, Dad, you've never shopped more in your life. And he's like, but it smelled weird.
well, if you want to decorate a tree with anything in that store, you're gonna have a great time.
Great.
See, your tree is very
Fantastic.
traditional. I was over at your house.
My whole house is traditional. I've married a Christmas tree. I've married a woman.
She's got the boughs. She's got the mistletoe.
Everything is hanging from everywhere, and this is the year that I'm just going to say, I'm doing it, baby. You'll hear me in this episode when we talk to guests sometimes say, oh, the kids get spoiled. Oh, there's too many decor. But you know what? I'm in a different place now with this Nicorette. Do it up. Do it up.
It really makes you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah, anything except for go to a hotel with 2 kids, because Natasha, my sort of moment right now that I want to share to you is, it was Shauna's birthday last week. I said, I got this Amex offer from my Platinum card. Guys, before the end of the year, you still have a few days left. There's $300 of travel credit. So I booked the Parker, which is usually like $1,000. I booked it
That
for...
place is so expensive.
I know. And I booked it for $600. There was like one night that was like cheaper on a
That
Sunday
is
night.
still extremely
But
expensive.
guess what? Then I get a $300 credit. Then I get there, I get $200 credit extra.
How'd you get $200 credit
It's
when you
all
got
through
there?
this Amex Platinum card, and I'll send you my coupon code, and we'll all get rich. But anyways, it was a benefit that if you have that card, you should tap into. And we get there, and I'm thinking, ooh, this is a sexy, beautiful hotel. Certainly, I'll have one moment to make eye contact with my wife. No, guess again.
What happened?
I just feel like when we had Wolfie, we went to Paris, we went to Thailand, all on flight deals. We had these fabulous lives, and we would talk to people like, you don't have to change your life when you have a kid, man. And I think we're still trying to live that dream. But now we have an 8-year-old and we have a 1.5-year-old. And guess what? The dream is over. It's over. We can't.
Died.
Because being in a hotel with 2 kids is like sticking your feet in a blender. It's just, it's not enjoyable. And then you're in this expensive, beautiful hotel. And it's almost like, when people move from other places to LA and they get more depressed because it's so sunny that they should be happy. Mm-hmm. It's more depressing to be struggling with your kids in
luxury.
In luxury. Because you're like, we have all this and we can't smile. And it's like, of course you can't. Your kid is verging on a fever. The nighttime. Ooh, the nighttime.
What happened? He
From
was just crying the whole
midnight
time?
to 4 a.m. We used to call him Joy Boy. This was not Joy Boy. He was crying. He's slow to talking right now, and all he knows is the word no. And he just kept on being like, no, 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 no. And we were like, no, 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 no. So anyways, I think we have this travel coming up. We're heading to Mexico to visit our donor. And I think we're going to do that. And then I do believe we're hanging Rowan's passport up on a wall. We'll take it out when he's a better traveler.
Really?
No, not like, we probably still, we'll probably still travel with him. But it's just different, and we have to accept it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I do have one child, and we're
You're
going
living the
abroad
life.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know it's hard, but I do remember traveling once with my kid, and she was in the back seat just screaming, "Emergency room! Emergency room!"
Whoa.
Something happened. I think it was just like, I don't even remember what it was.
She wants to watch ER.
It was like, I think it was maybe a sinus thing, something, when we were driving, and it was like we weren't near an emergency. We were in the mountains. It was awful. So I get it. It can be really rough, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're living the lifestyle.
I just think it's better to have, so when we go to Mexico, we're going to have an Airbnb, we'll have a separate room. And I think that I'm hanging a lot on that. Like when when we can put him in the separate room, then he can he's used to having his own space. But when we're all in one hotel room, all I can picture is like a stove, and it's all the burners on, and they're all sort of like one's boiling over and the other one's boiling over. Anyways.
What happens to the 7-year-old when Rowan's just screaming no?
That was actually a very sweet silver lining, was like he really rose to the occasion of being a sweetie. He knew that he needed to be extra sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, if you want to take Rowan next time we go on vacation, and then you'll teach, but then your daughter will have to learn to be an extra sweetie.
I would like that.
While you're struggling to raise my child.
I would rather take your kid on one vacation than have another kid.
Great. Okay, so it's a deal.
Okay.
Speaking of deals, we're going to enter the guest deal. That wasn't a good transition, but you know what? It's what we got. And we're working on Christmas Eve, so it's what you'll get to. Our first guest is Tig Notaro. We're going to check in with Tig. You tell me one thing about your holidays.
Well, I mean, it's really nothing too outrageously, I was going to say outrageously special, but of course they all are very special. But Stephanie's parents usually come over. And, and then we also make vegan gumbo on Christmas Eve. And it's so delicious. Stephanie used to make it with my stepfather when he was still on planet Earth. And now she's taken it on, and then we eat vegan gumbo for, the coming days. And we try not to go too nuts anymore.
Yeah, too nuts doesn't feel good.
On the gift stuff.
It creates bad vibes, weird energy.
People help out the needy during the holidays, but don't forget about them on the other days.
Don't forget about them on the other days, and don't forget about the people that have a lot. Do something for them too.
Yeah, do something for them too.
Drive up to a mansion, leave a bundt cake.
You know what they do in Kwanzaa? They give everyone a present that they make themselves.
Oh,
that's
and I was like, that would be cool if we all just made each other gifts.
Yeah.
Instead of
Let's
going
make
to
each
fucking
other
Target.
Oh my gosh.
Hate Target.
Why did you just hit me?
I hate Target.
Target's on that list of.
I put Target in the corner.
Wait, Natasha.
What is our segment called?
Natasha, this is the holiday episode. We're pre-recording this, but I'm gonna make you something and give it to you on this episode, and you're gonna make me something.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's food.
The budget no higher than $500. No lower than 15. Somewhere between 15 and 500.
Sold.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
By the way.
Happy holidays.
We love it. So, Sabrina, what'd you make me for?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. So that was pre-recorded, and time has gone by, and we decided to make each other things. Natasha I got you this mug, and I made it for you.
This is so gorgeous. Thank you. I didn't know that you were throwing.
I throw, and then I glaze, and then I heat it in the oven. What did you get me?
I actually got you this spoiled wine that's in
the mug. All right, well, let me borrow the mug for now, and we can cheers.
We actually didn't get each other
We
anything.
didn't. We forgot that
empty
was part of
promises.
Empty promises. But you did just promise that you would take care of my kid for a vacation.
I didn't promise, but I would be open to maybe letting him.
Well,
come
I'm gonna
over.
play it cool and act like you're not allowed to. That works. But guess what? I do have a surprise for you. So I did kind of make you something.
What is it?
Me and my friend ChatGPT collaborated.
He's so cool.
He's so cool, and he's taking so many jobs, but it's worth it.
By the way, speaking of ChatGPT, has everyone's like Amazon, like your Alexa, they're like Alexa's like blossoming, and now there's like all these new voices you have to choose from.
I don't have that.
You don't do Alexa?
No, I don't do Alexa.
It is so annoying. And my Alexa now, it had this nice robot voice that just felt very like non-personal. And now my Alexa is Tina Fey. And
No.
I'm like, and they're like, I'm not Tina Fey. And I'm like, I know that you use Tina Fey as the source material for your voice.
What is it? She's just.
It'll be like, Natasha, gummy time. I don't know. I can't do it.
She says gummy time?
Well, no, because I programmed her to say gummy time because I have to remember
to take gummies?
to
Filled with Nicorette?
No, I want to cut this out. It's
You do?
fiber gummies.
Oh, don't cut it out. Our audience
It's the only
is full
way I
of
can
fiber
remember. But now it's like, it's just too personal, and she's trying to be wry and sardonic. And I'm just
Natasha,
like, I
remember
love
to
Tina
soften
Fey.
your stool. And I don't mean the one you're sitting on.
I love Tina Fey, but I just don't. And so now there's like there's like 4 female voices and 4 male voices, and they all kind of
Which famous person would you choose if you had your way?
obviously I want someone British.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Someone like not white and British.
What's the guy that does all the documentaries?
Richard Attenborough?
Yeah.
Or Ken
Natasha.
Burns.
It's gummy time. Okay.
Anyway,
Look.
what did your friend Chat say?
My friend Chad and I, and this is something, look, I don't know how you feel about ChatGPT. If you're, I just feel like it's sort
What's
of.
not to love?
What's not to love? Data centers. I know it's controversial, but if you're going to use it for something, might I suggest that you, on a family road trip, here you are on the holidays, tell them a little something about your kid, tell them about yourself, tell them about your interests, and then say, I'd like you to design a would you rather game for my family. Now, I did this for my family. It was really fun on our road trip. Now I've done this for you, Natasha.
Love it.
It is Would You Rather Holiday Parent Edition. And there is a right and wrong question for each of these, so I am scoring you.
A right and wrong answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natasha, would you rather host a perfectly styled holiday party where your kid has a full public meltdown, or an unsatisfying party socially where everyone has a good enough time and your kid is chill?
You know, a great party's a great party.
Yeah, girl.
I'm going to go for
Correct.
the great party.
All right, that's 1 point for you.
Thank you.
Would you rather, because also kids have meltdowns. Deal with it. I don't want to have a boring party. Would you rather spend the 2-week holiday break traveling with your kid to 8 different Airbnbs? So that's changing every 2 days. Or stay home for 2 weeks with no school, no structure, too much sugar, and a lingering feeling of boredom?
I'm going to go with no structure, too much sugar, and
At
a
home?
lingering feeling of boredom.
I think that is, on
Is that the wrong answer?
This is the thing. It's like, I don't want to struggle the way we struggled at the Parker, but I also don't, the feeling of boredom?
I mean, read a book.
That's maybe my problem. I can't read for too long.
You can't read?
Maybe I have to do Nicorette. I can't read too many pages. I read 2 chapters of books, then I tell everyone about the book, and then it's over.
I've been trying to finish Anna Karenina for a year and a half.
Okay, well, that's just...
I'm 97% done. And then Chelsea Handler told me she flies herself in front of a train.
Flies herself?
Or she like throws herself in front of a train. And like, I still haven't gotten to that part yet. And I'm 97%.
Well, now stop reading it.
No, I have. Now I'm like, I want to see how she throws herself in front of the train. But I'm like...
Can I take a guess at how she does it?
Well, it's in Russia
jumping off with
in
both
the
feet.
1800s.
jumping off with both feet as the train is approaching.
But I want to know what was going on in her mind, why she did it. She has an 8-year-old son. Her
Well,
husband won't grant her a divorce. It's
yes.
really because I'm assuming it's
She
because
was
her
written
husband.
by an old man.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
probably why. She's like, God, this fucking life where I'm just proving to young women not to claim what's mine.
Yeah, she moves to the country with her lover, and he starts getting bored with her.
See, that's what happens with boredom. You jump in front of a train.
You're right.
That's why you got to keep switching those Airbnbs. But I do think you're right. I am trying to hone in on the reality that it's actually better to be comfortable at home than to be chasing all of these adventures and struggling.
Okay, I'm ready for the next one.
All right, the next question. Would you rather your kid give a brutally honest holiday toast about your parenting, or your kid's teacher gives a brutally honest letter to send to home? Look, ChatGPT not always going to come out talking like a human about your child.
I mean, this one's very, very easy for me. I definitely want a brutally honest letter because I don't know how she acts. I want to know how she's acting in class.
Okay, that's incorrect.
Why?
Do you know how hilarious it would be if your kid got up and just started roasting your parenting?
I mean, that would be because they might know some of it too, but
And you know your daughter's funny. Daughter of 2 comics.
okay.
It would be pretty funny.
I still want to know if she's bad in class.
Okay, all right. Would you
So-
rather
Yes.
have your kid get one giant expensive gift that they obsess over, or 10 smaller gifts they ignore by New Year's Eve?
I mean, obviously, you want them to obsess over their gifts.
Just one gift, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
sure.
correct answer.
Oh, good. Okay,
yeah,
good.
but what we're all going through right now is like this like girth, sort of like keeping up with the Joneses of girth, of like that you fantasize about your kid opening so many things.
I know my
So-
daughter's like, I have a question. Mom, it's important. That package that came 2 days ago, what was that?
Oh my God, the packages. When a package comes to my home, there is my son has never done anything with more urgency than to go get the package and bring it inside. And then the next question is, can I open it? Because he knows there's a chance there's something for him. All right, next question. Would you enforce all the routines over the holidays, or fully let go of any of the routines and deal with January like a detox facility?
I would like to enforce routines over the holidays.
And I would like to just chill maximum, but I know my wife will be in the routine. So then between the balance, we'll get a little bit extra chill, but we'll also get a little of a woman raised in a military fashion.
What's the answer then?
The true good answer is to just chill.
Okay.
And then let everything, and then like try and pick up the pieces in January.
Because you know what? I think you're right. I would like to change my answer.
Okay, good.
Because school, the structure, it's going to just happen.
The structure.
The form is not going to allow the freedom.
Yeah, I want to see how late these kids can sleep. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. All right. And it's also fun to stay up late with your kids.
I know.
Unless they wake up early. Would you rather be stuck at a holiday dinner exclusively going over parenting philosophies? That's like the entire dinner. Or get invited nowhere?
That's kind of a funny question. Chat really did that?
I kind of tweaked them. It's Chat
You
gave me...
made this better.
Yeah. Chat gave me legs so that I could run.
I would definitely rather get invited to a holiday dinner that goes over parenting
That's
philosophies
correct.
because we like parenting philosophies.
parenting
because we have a
philosophies.
podcast
Yeah.
about parenting philosophies.
Yeah, we could just open a voice note, record it, and release it as an episode. All right. Would you rather your kid remember the holidays as magical or remember them as calm?
No, it's remember you as calm.
Oh, you see them there?
Yeah.
Why have I been looking on my phone? Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. Would you rather your kid remember the holidays as magical or remember you as calm?
Gosh, that is such a hard one because obviously you want both.
You do.
And I don't know. I was watching something the other day. Maybe it was the Eugene Levy travel show. You know, he has this travel show because I'm trying to find more things to watch with my kid that aren't just cartoons.
Yeah.
And you can like we learned about Ireland and learned about Scotland.
Oh, there's an Ireland episode?
There's like every single crazy place. Like it's really cool. But
Every episode, do they talk about his eyebrows or that's done?
he is like hot now. How did that happen? He's like 75 and looks.
I'll tell you how that happened.
He's not.
Rich. Rich.
Oh, he's rich.
If you're rich and you've done something and you're 75, you're hotter than a model in their 20s that's done nothing. Are you
I
kidding?
mean, Eugene Levy looks like he could get it.
He can get it from
And
me.
he's 75. How does he look so good now?
Okay, would you rather hook up with Eugene Levy or Timothy Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet.
No. Have you seen Timothy Chalamet's new music video?
He doesn't look good?
He's chuggy.
He's chuggy. Oh, he's like really into
cheesy.
himself.
It's just like he's
How
trying
could
to.
he not be? I mean, every
How could he
woman
not be?
over 17 wants to fuck him. I mean,
gust of wind blows, he's gone. Who's there to stand? Eugene Levy.
well, Eugene Levy, this is what I was going to tell you though. He says, because he goes to visit, I think Scotland is where his mom's from. And
Yeah.
he was like, I just remember my mom was always such a positive. It was like, that's what he remembered. She was positive,
Yes.
always made the best out of every bad situation.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I want to be that kind of mom.
Yeah.
I don't think I am.
I think you are.
Really?
Yeah, with this Nicorette in my mouth. I think
I'd rather her remember me as calm.
yes, I think
'Cause
that's
fuck
true.
the holidays.
No, but you know what? Let the holidays does the magical,
You're
the
right.
idea intrinsic in the holidays. You're not in school. You're going to be staying up later than usual. You're going to have more hangs with friends. There's more community around. There's going to be presents. If a takeaway is that your mom was calm, oof, that's a gift. And this is actually, I hate to draw attention to this because it's cooler to just let things lie, but what an incredible conversation to be having with our audience on Christmas Eve. We're good. I've
I
got one
agree.
last question.
Okay.
Would you rather raise a kid who's incredibly grateful or incredibly resilient? You can only pick one, but not really polite to grandma.
I already have a child who's not polite to grandma, so.
Oh, let's get into it.
Well, every time it's time to go to grandma's on either side, my daughter's just like, I thought we were going to have family time. She never wants family time. So I do kind of like using the grandmas
You're
as
like,
a
how
way
about you
to
hang
get-
out with mom? She's like, I thought we were going to have family time.
I think resilient is what we want. That's what
I-
all the books are saying.
I have to tell you.
You'd rather have a grateful child?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Why?
again, it's almost like the magic and the calm of it with the Christmas. It's like, if my kid has gratitude, they will build resilience.
But if they have resilience, you think they might not build gratitude.
If they have resilience, I mean, gratitude is, that's I mean, let's think about what resilience is. I push you down, you get back up.
Yes.
It's not necessarily going to make you grateful. You're probably going to be actually maybe a little bitter. My Santa hat is sort of sliding off. Do you mind if I take it off and put my hat on?
You can take it off.
All right, you tell them a small story while I do that.
I'm going to actually take mine off too then.
Yeah, it's been enough. We've given you enough holiday cheer. There we go. All right.
You wanted me to tell a story?
We could also throw to something. What do you want to do?
How's my hair?
Your hair looks fantastic.
Here, pull your hat down
I don't
a
know if you
little bit.
guys
Okay, good.
noticed. Obviously, if you're listening on audio, please go to YouTube, like, subscribe, follow us everywhere. But the last episode that we shot at Dear Media Studio, I want to delete the way my hair was in that episode. One little single strand. Go back to see it. Actually, you don't have to go back to see it because you're about to, if you watch the video version here, you're about to see my shit hair. But an incredible conversation with the team from Big Little Feelings.
I love them.
Kristin Gallant and her husband Tyler. And let's get into that. First of all, it's so many presents. And we're trying to do less presents, but guess what? It's going to be so many fucking presents.
You can't take that away from the white lady.
No, you cannot take that away from the white lady. The
joy.
Amazon boxes, the way they're coming in, I am
married the same
sweating.
woman. It's your job to wrap that shit. You know what I mean?
Don't worry.
You wrap it, you're happy to.
One year she was sick, and I'm like, I can't do this, and I just put one big stretch of gift wrap around it, and then I wrote a note from Santa Claus, which Wolfie brought to me recently, and was like, this looks kind of like your writing, and I'm like, well, all right, detective.
Guess who taught me how to write?
Yes.
And you're rapping.
And it said like my sleigh broke down and I'm in a rush. Sorry, I couldn't rap. And you just kind of pulled, but it inevitably leads to bad personality child.
Mm-hmm.
Bad personality.
All the
child.
presents.
Oh my God. It's like, it is like, whatever, I don't know what Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun's kids will be like, but that's what I feel the soul of my child turns into when unwrapping all of that present after present after present. And it's like
They stop even looking at what it is.
Yeah.
it is such a sad but happy thing. But is there any advice you have about the Tupperwares? Just kidding. The presents.
What is the exact question?
Is it okay
that's
to
a really-
withhold from your children? Well, because we had
what
the
do you
same
think
thing.
that? What do you think I should do about this? Should we like spread it out throughout the day, or what should we do? It's just like, how do we avoid bad personality Christmas child?
This is like so dependent on what you like and what you feel like, and then what your partner likes and what they feel like. I mean, we don't really agree either. Like, I want a
No.
little bit more. He wants a lot less.
I want a
Yeah.
lot less.
I want like a wooden spoon and a bell.
I thought you were gonna say something else. The wooden spoon triggered.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's that's correct. I'm kidding.
You don't want like a fabulous present like from your son
No,
and from your wife.
I just feel like you start losing the plot. And also
Sure.
I think all in one day, it's kind of like, I love incentivizing my kids. So I love the idea of a chart and earning more presents throughout the year versus
May I
like,
suggest Hanukkah?
yeah, no,
That's
we
not a bad point.
are,
The
we are
Jews
kind
already
of
invented
doing,
it. You know
we
what I
are
mean?
kind of doing a little bit of Hanukkah. So, but that's a good idea.
Sure.
Is like putting some of the Christmas presents
You can.
into Hanukkah instead of just doing
I know
candles.
there's a million different ways. I know people who will do things where it's like one big gift for the kid, whatever it
Yeah.
is, like one bigger gift, and then one thing that is useful, so it's like socks or whatever, and then one thing you can read, and that's what they do.
If
and that's
I
their
gave
tradition.
my daughter socks or a book,
Oh, yeah.
she would not talk to me.
Throw it at her.
She'd
Throw it at
slap
your
you
face.
with, she'd slap you with a
you
book
across
and put
the
the
face.
socks in your mouth and
You
be
know what
like,
I
come
mean?
back with something else, bitch.
You know what I mean? I would too, frankly.
Well, I had to really talk to her because she kept saying, the only thing I want for Hanukkah is a puppy. Only one present,
Oh,
a
boy.
puppy. And I
You
said,
already
absolutely
have
not.
2 dogs.
You have 2 dogs. You
boy.
don't feed them, and that's also part of feeding them without us asking. So I'll say, I said, if you could do that for a year and I never have to ask you once, we'll think about a puppy.
wow.
I love these poor dogs being like, wow, they've really put a lot on a 7-year-old. You think we're going to eat tonight? I don't know. She is she's watching K-pop Demon
Pretty
Hunters,
distracted,
so
yeah.
probably tomorrow.
They do follow her out the door sometimes, though, because like,
That's sweet. That's really sweet.
I know what you should do.
What?
Just let Shauna do the presents. Christmas is her thing. Don't
Oh,
worry.
she is-
to
oh,
the
no,
present.
she's
I think
doing
you just
it.
release
She's
it. I
doing
mean, this is
that,
my
yeah.
unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
Is like, how you were saying,
Yeah.
you just worship the partner,
You
and
worship
you
the
worship.
partner.
Like, she's making it magical. Now, if
Yes,
it's out
she
of
is.
control consumerism, I think at
Yes.
the beginning of Christmases, I went out of control. I can take accountability. We've
Sure.
reined it in quite a bit, where
has
it's just,
been reined in.
like,
Wait, I want to hear what made Tyler
oh
want
boy,
have too much.
let him.
What made me
What's the too much? What's the point where you were like, Kristin,
It's bad
you
personality,
know I love
right?
you, but
Well, part of it is like my own traumas. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Christmas as is, and
As
there
a
was
Jew.
a lot of like.
no, I'm just kidding. I thought that's where you were going.
No, that's
you're
not
not
where
a
I was
huge.
going.
You're
not
not
just
a
not
huge
a huge
fan.
Christmas fan. Because like I didn't enjoy them when I was a kid. They were
I
not
see.
enjoyable.
Mm.
But like coming back to Sabrina's point of being like, we had a lot of like, oh, we'll spread it throughout the year kind of thing, which like has its own benefits, but then they lack a lot of that like sentiment and like specialness around Christmas, which I don't want to take away from. But I do like the like, keep it simple, keep it to the things they like really want. There doesn't need to be like any superfluous gifts, nothing that like, oh, I saw this and I thought of you. And I mean, yeah, actually that sounds bad to be like a sentimental gift. That sounded
So
like
she
a
started
sentimental
buying
gift. But, like,
too
No
big of
sentimental
Yeah, there
gift.
was
No
just, like,
sentimental.
it
We've
just
had to
felt
come a
like
long way.
too
We've gone to
much.
couples therapy for this because
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 presents would have been too much. It's like it's the classic like
There was
man
meeting
night
in the
before
middle.
being like,
Yeah.
this is fucking ridiculous. All these presents I have to
Yes.
wrap and then
Yes.
writing a note from Santa. So
we really did have to like
we've
meet
come
in the middle
together.
because
We met in the
I
middle.
thought you had wanted too much. You thought
Yeah.
I was just like
Scrooge.
old Scrooge over here.
Yeah.
old
And I was
grumpy
like,
guy over
let's-
here.
It's
let's
always
find some middle
Scrooge and
ground.
too much that meet
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and get too much.
Yeah.
So Christmas is always so the focus is on the kids, how to make the kids happy, how to make Christmas magical for the kids. We thought the meme of the week this week should be about how we, the parents, can retain a little happiness.
If you want to be a happier parent, here are the
Yeah, we do.
4 most important things that you need to think about and know every day. 1, your child is born with over 400 psychological traits that will emerge as they mature, no matter what you do. Your child is a unique combination of genetic traits from your family line and has nothing to do with what you do or don't do. 2, you are a shepherd and not an engineer. You are a shepherd to a unique individual. You get to design the environment around them, but you don't get to design the child. 3, short of abuse, neglect, and malnutrition, you have way more impact and what to do with the outcome of your child's life by where you choose to live, way more than anything you do in the home. And 4, Release your parental guilt about not getting it right.
Yeah, I feel
I mean, but still, he's saying that you need to create the right environment, so it is kind of up to you.
it is up to you, but I like the idea of so many of these videos, the memes that we show are all about people being like, this is exactly how you do it. And, you know, in a way, he's another example of that. But I like the idea of like, stop pretending like you can get it right and try to just get through it with your own calmness and your own chillness, because that is, I think, has a bigger effect on your kids, whether or not the lunch was perfect, whether or not you spoke to them right when you were decompressing from a tense moment. I think ultimately kind of like putting it out there to your kid that like, this is not perfect. And there's aspects of you that are predisposed to have challenges, and we're going to figure it out.
But also I do think, and my therapist was kind of helping me with this a little bit, like, because I am very hard on myself with my parenting. And she was like, well, this is part of it, is observing, tweaking, you know, gently kind of switching some things up. Like, you're no longer going to go on vacation anymore.
I'm absolutely not taking my children anywhere anymore.
But I mean, it's like this gentle tweaking that you do kind of have to do with the parenting. You do want to observe and monitor. And then if things need to be changed or switched up, you can do that.
And by the way, this is a genetic, I would say there's something within you that is a little bit chasing some sort of version of perfection, that trait actually has a bigger effect on your daughter than the results of
which trait?
The trait of, you know, there's a high chance that your daughter will also be trying to attain some kind of perfect version of something, not, you know, as you are trying to do with parenting, and that understanding that part of yourself and having showing yourself forgiveness around that is going to have a bigger effect on her than getting things right. Am I making sense, or did the Nicorette go too hard?
No.
Okay.
You want another piece?
Yeah, I do actually. Is it on my butt?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to load up another piece of Nicorette. And also, we're not just getting advice from one man on this episode. We famously...
With a stethoscope around his neck.
That's right. We're going to go to a man that has absolutely zero rights to tell you anything. But you know what? He's famous. He's cute. His name is Nick Kroll.
And he's a great dad.
He's a great dad, and he's got some advice, so just listen to it. The holidays are coming up. You've got 2 now, so you're a veteran. What is like a sort of...
Oh, okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Treat every day like it's Christmas. Give your children gifts every day. Give them all the sugar they want. Let them get so many toys all day long, and then fall asleep in the middle of the day. No, I'll do a quick, let's see.
There is a vibe after Christmas where you do create a monster out of your kids.
Yeah. I mean, use every trick possible to convince your child to behave well, holding the holidays over their head.
Those holidays are ammunition for you to get
Santa,
some good behavior.
Switch Witch, Elf on the Shelf,
Yes.
use it all. Use every imaginary being to try to get your child to do what they want.
By the way, sounds like an abuser.
Oh, can I tell you what Switch Witch is?
Yeah, tell us.
Switch Witch, it's for Halloween, but it just passed. But it is a pretty effective thing, which is you tell your child that there's like a witch who comes at night, and if they leave the candy out, the Switch Witch will switch the candy for a present or something that they've wanted for a while. So you get the candy out of the house, and they get some toy that they've been asking for.
So guess what? Mm-hmm. I got a thin wife, so we know about the Switch Witch.
Yeah.
I can't believe the candy this guy's leaving on the table.
Yeah.
He
wanted it?
No, he keeps 3 candies, and then he switches it for like a $20 toy. But the funny thing is, as you're describing what the Switch Witch is, she sounds creepy as fuck.
Oh,
a witch that comes in the night and takes the candy?
I do the phone call. I'm like, hello.
Wait, you are the Switch Witch?
I call.
Fun dad.
So my wife will change the picture to, change the
this
background
is
picture
bold.
to Switch Witch. So
What?
I called.
What?
Yeah, because otherwise they're like, it's fucking dad. I see.
How are they not already? Like, it's my voice actor,
He's
dad,
an
Nick
amazing
Kroll.
voice
Because
actor.
I'm like, hey, can I speak to the children? And what do you want in return for your candy? And they'll be like, I want, you know what I mean? And they figure it out.
But they want this lady to come to the house to pick up the candy because Wolfie just started being like, can we just do switch like on the side? Like, I don't want to deal with this lady.
Oh yeah, no, yes, no. It's like they leave the candy house. We get a sense from them, and I'm so if my kids watch this parenting podcast,
you gotta
see this. Just know that this is a bit for them. I'm always the switch. I'm switching them right now to believe that this is content.
The idea of your kids getting this far into this podcast.
Wait, also though, my kid a month before Halloween was like, no switch this year. No switch with. She and
knows.
all her friends.
Yeah, they're
were
catching
like,
on.
we're not falling for that
what
one
about
again.
Santa? Where are they at on Santa?
She doesn't.
Mosh don't let you get Santa.
We don't do Santa.
Oh man.
I told my kid Santa's not real for the beginning. He wanted it so bad.
Wait.
I don't like. Look, we are two fucking lesbians. Oh, fine. My wife is pansexual. But we're two women working
she identifies
hard.
as pansexual?
I don't know. Look, I know it sounds like
Santa as a polar bear. You know what I mean?
The idea of us saving all year and then buying presents and being like, it's this white Christian man.
This
it's like
old
that
white
feels
Christian man.
So I tried to do it that way, but then and this is the power of how badly they want Santa to be real. He was like, but I know Santa really is real. And he kind of guided us.
Sure, back to that.
And then just yesterday, he's like what's it called when you suspend your disbelief? He's so invested in it.
Gullible?
Gullible. He grabbed a note that I'd written from last year and he was like, it looks kind of like Baba's writing. And I was like, no, I don't write that nice. And he's like, you're right. It's Santa's writing. And I'm like,
he's like, but it could be Baba or just any old man.
It's just any old man's writing. You're right. Let's leave it vague. It's definitely any old man. I mean,
all right. Well, capitalize. Use Christmas to get what you want from your children. I like that. Actually, maybe we should incorporate Christmas.
Do you eat the switch candy?
No, I would love to. I would really love to.
You bury it in your backyard next
honestly,
to the
I don't know what happens to it. We have like a high shelf where like all the candy that gets accumulated over time is like out of sight. And like in desperate moments, I go in there and get like a couple fucking pieces of the Who, you know what I mean? The healthy chalky chocolate bar.
That's like your rock bottom in your 40s.
Yeah.
It's kind of the high shelf.
I go and like get like a bad dark chocolate and dip it in sunflower butter to avoid all of my allergies. Mindlessly and like unconsciously eat like 3 of those in a sitting and then like try to remember to hydrate. That's what I'd say to parents. By the end of the day, you're tired, you're testy. You probably just need to drink a big mug of a mason jar water of
vodka.
Of water. Vodka. No, but I realized by the end of the day, when I'm so tired of my kids, I just probably need to drink water.
I'm about to put my second piece of Nicorette gum in, and you know what that means. It's almost the end of the episode. Natasha, it was an amazing episode, right?
I feel like I learned a lot.
It's not released yet, but the critics are already abuzz. It's been nominated for a potty.
It's called a potty?
It is now, because we invented it. You guys, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're having, I hope you're actually, you know what I hope? I hope you are finding some time for yourself, which listening to this podcast already tells me that you are good at doing. And try and hold on to your chill.
Also, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Give yourself a gift.
Give yourself a fucking gift.
Don't plug your phone in.
Don't plug your phone in. But before you do,
stop.
like, follow, and subscribe, and rate this podcast. It's a new podcast. We need your ratings. But after that, do something for you.
Yeah, getting rid of the breaking news there was a breaking news yesterday that was like, breaking news! The Oscars will be streamed on YouTube in 2029.
Oh my God, I saw that.
It's just like every single thing is breaking. You can't breathe.
You don't need that to be broken.
That's not breaking, because when I see breaking news, it's like when I get a call from my kid's school.
Yes.
I'm like, what's happening now?
Which, by the way, that's what I'm gonna put that in timeout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But breaking news is breaking us. So wrap yourself up in a little protective wrap, and put your phone away for a little bit. But again, after you listen to all of our episodes, do you want to do timeout first, or should I?
You do it.
I'm doing timeout. Okay. I put in timeout your child's school calling you without, first of all, the very first thing they should be saying is, everything is absolutely all right with your child. Just so you know, if that's the case, start the conversation, because everyone sees you're in the middle of your workday. You see a call from the school and you're like, holy shit, I'm imagining the worst. Is that true or false?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it has to start with, like, you know, before you say, and even hello, just say everything's completely all right. But I put in timeout calling from the child's school without emergencies.
Yes.
This has happened. It's like I hear about parents getting calls from school being like, your kid didn't have a great lunch break. They got in a fight with a friend. Great. Let them sort it out. This idea of your child facing hardship at school, whether it's social, they don't like their t-shirt, they don't like their lunch. Did that happen to you?
That happened to me. The principal was like, she doesn't like her lunch.
Okay, so fucking.
And I'm like, I am on set right now. And I am not going to be able to deal with this. Like,
she'll be a little hungry.
And then my daughter called my husband and was like, can you bring me a macaroon?
No, this is not okay.
And he didn't.
Good. Good. Now that's tough love. I mean, this is.
I think maybe some of the teachers aren't parents, so they don't realize that, like, this is not okay. Or maybe some parents want to be called, but I don't.
I don't want to be called.
I want to be called if she hurts herself.
If she hurts herself, if he hurts himself, call me. Otherwise, let him deal with it. And that's part of building a resilient child, is a child that knows that every single thing doesn't warrant a phone call. They can sort it out for themselves. Being uncomfortable is okay. And that is what I put in timeout.
Love it. I would like to put in timeout the recognition and pre-celebration of Christmas starting in October.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Like, I was at the Grove. It was like, I don't even think it was Halloween. And they are just playing Christmas songs. It's not okay.
I think they're doing this because they're like, get in the mood to buy. This is the song that makes you remember to buy.
But that used to be, like, they used to, like, there was an unspoken cultural rule. I don't know if they had this in Canada, but you don't play.
In Canada, we don't even have Christmas.
Is that true?
Do you see how, if you're listening right now and you're in Canada, you see how ignorant these Americans are about Canada? I tell people that we don't have internet, and people are like, well, how do you get emails?
Okay, well, anyway, the point is, there used to be this unspoken rule that the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, release the Eartha Kitt, do it all up.
Release the Eartha Kitt hologram.
And then just, we're okay, it's smooth sailing. But like this, starting it in October, please, can we stop doing that? And once one person starts, then they're like, oh, well, we got to do it. And everything's a chain, so I'd like to put that in timeout. Was that a minute?
I'd like to put, that was a minute. And I'd like to put in timeout my mom. I said my mom. I meant to say my wife. Oh, I put that in timeout. Oh, I put that in timeout. Does that ever happen to you? Anyways, I put in timeout my wife's reaction to me agreeing with you, because I think that my wife is like, you know, if she could have her way, it would start in July.
Why?
I don't know. Talk to her about it. But you know what else I put in timeout?
What?
2025. This is our last episode of the year.
Put that shit in timeout.
Put that dirty ass bitch in timeout.
Could 2026 be better?
Oh, 2026 will be so much better. Starting with our first episode in 2026, which is going to be January 14th. And on January 2014, what? I'm losing my mind. This is too many milligrams of Nicorette. I am not a smoker. On January 14th, folks, we are coming back with an episode that is just Natasha and I. And we're going to get deep. I'm going to ask you questions that you never imagined you'd be asked.
Oh, and you've never told us how you got your beautiful babies.
Ooh, it involves a surfer, Mexico,
a little syringe,
dollop of jizz. Tune in January 14th. Have a great end of the year. We really have been loving doing this, and thank you guys so much for listening.
And thanks so much for writing in and calling in, and let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think, guys, but only if it's good.
You can let us know the bad too.
Don't do that.
I'm resilient. She just believes
and I'm
in magic.
Brazilian.